Hello again, everyone. It's Todd Staruch, the horror nerd, here at Scares That Care Charity Weekend 7 in Williamsburg, Virginia. We are here on Saturday, the second day of the convention, and it is rolling right along. I have the pleasure of sitting here with Rhonda herself from Trick or Treat, Samm Todd.
Hello.
Sam, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
You're the most excited person ever.
I'm so excited. It's like my whole face hurts from smiling, and I'm not even having to force it. I'm just like, yeah. Getting that face a lot. I'm like, okay.
And that's a wrap.
Yeah.
No, but that's awesome. I love the enthusiasm, especially it's getting late on Saturday.
Yeah.
Normally people are gassed by now, but
yeah.
not you. So whatever you're drinking, or I want some.
Water.
All right.
Special water.
So, but I'm not kidding when I tell you, but I mean, word of mouth gets around. You have been like the highlight of the convention for a lot of people so far. Like my social media lights up, you know, good or bad sometimes.
Yeah.
And everybody is telling how awesome it has been.
All right. It's, you can be honest.
Freudian slip, I swear.
I'm horrible. That's it. I don't want to do this
Do
anymore.
not make the sad face. I am powerless against the sad face. I want to tell you. My daughter will tell you. I'm powerless.
Okay, got it.
So
Well,
let's talk about Trick or Treat here real quick. I listened to your panel before, and you gave us a little bit of insight, but at the time, did you have any idea that, 15, however many years later it is, that fans would be coming here to line up to meet you and talk about the movie and get your autograph?
No, I mean, it's just amazing. I'm so thrilled that people love the film, and I really thought it was going to die in the water because it wasn't being released in theaters, and so I was really like, well, this was what a fun little thing to do that I can share with people that people won't believe. You know what I mean? People will be like, yeah, you were in a movie. And the fact that like it's really grown and just the fan base is amazing. I mean, someone came up to me and gave me this beautiful necklace that they had made, and everyone is so sweet, and I just am so honored that like it's become a tradition for people's families going forward every Halloween. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I am a fan of anthologies to begin with, you know, so I love the movie, and I'm just a horror fan at heart, you know, so it's a thrill for me to be able to sit and talk and meet the people that that made all these movies that I love so much. So how did you even become a part of it? Was it an audition like any other? And had you planned to go into acting, and this was your first gig?
I had wanted to start auditioning. I was like 13, 14, and my mother at the time told me that I had to get good grades in school and that I would be like allowed to try to get an agent. So I've never worked harder in my entire life. Like I was pretty much like on the fence with school, and that year I crushed it. I just was like, okay, we have a goal. We got to get this done. So then I got really lucky. I had a great first agent who, you know, had a daughter who was around my age, and she was like really supportive and would put me for roles that were kind of like beyond what other kids were going for with my experience. I had no experience, and she put me up for Trick or Treat, and then I just like got so lucky. It just seems like a series of events, you know. I had a lot of fun at the audition. I just got to like tap into my nervousness already and cry and be on the ground, and it was a wonderful experience where then they were excited to bring me back, and the momentum just sort of grew. I had a lot of support through the audition process, but it was my first professional audition that I booked, and then all of a sudden, you know, a few months later, I'm shooting a movie in 15, and I was like, well, look at this, okay? See, I knew it would be that easy.
Is there some giant bug on my shoulder or something?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at I keep looking at your badge and like looking at your shirt. I'm sorry. I gotta get better with my eyes.
I saw you do it, and I'm like, what? Giant
God, I just like, I know, I keep doing. No, I've had this commentary from other people. They're like, what is it on my forehead? Like, what are you staring at? And I'm like, I don't know. Nothing.
That's funny.
So it's my own thing, my work in progress, you know.
So you're 15 when you made the movie, which is, what, freshman in high school, right?
Yeah.
So what did your contemporaries think of that? Did they think it was cool? Was it jealous? Like, what did your contemporaries think?
They thought it was pretty cool. I had a strict rule not to be on my school's campus when I was filming, just for legality, and I couldn't talk about the film. And as a teenager, for me, all I cared about was social circles, where I stood in relation to other people at the time. So it took every fiber of my being to not, on days off, just waltz into school and be like, hey, how's it going? Here's this little thing that I'm doing.
I'm going to help you out.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I'm messing with you.
I get so much better at it. I'm an actor and I can't make eye contact. I don't know what it is.
That's so much fun.
Well, just, I'm going to look there anyways.
Okay.
Just to spite you. No, but they were into it. I think, some people were, confused at how it happened so quickly, and even I was. But it was, it was a great experience, and people obviously, really, I soaked up all the energy and stuff like that other people were giving me, the praise and the sort of, accolades. But it took a lot for me to not milk it.
Sure.
As a teenager.
I would have.
God. My guardians and stuff were like, you cannot go to school and talk about this. And I was like, no. I want to tell everybody what I'm doing.
I would not have had that kind of self-control. I'll just tell you. So, what do you mean,
Yeah.
You're the best.
I just agree. I agree. I nod. I look down. Yeah.
So just finally, Sam, what I know I've been walking back and forth and seeing you on your panel and hearing everything. It seems like you are having a blast.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about your experience here at Scares That Care. I've been doing this con now for a long time, and I just love the vibe and the fact that I've been working for the charity for a long time.
Yeah.
Just tell us about your experience with the convention itself and your impression of it.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I mean, not only are the people and the fans so amazing, but Scares That Care it's just such a phenomenal charity. I feel so fortunate to be here supporting something that gives back to those who are most vulnerable, and need it so much. And when I met Joe, I was doing another convention, a drive-in in October, and he was also a part of it. So it's sort of affiliated. This is how I first heard about the charity, and all of the proceeds that I made, I donated to Scares That Care. I just thought that it was such a great cause, and in high school, I lost a few friends of mine to childhood cancer and things like that, and just wonderful people who were not given the opportunity to have a life and continue on. And so I feel so privileged to be here today at this age and to see everyone who loves the film. And I feed off of others' energy. People come up and they're so excited, so I'm just like, yeah, let's go, and what a gift and a privilege to be here. So I'm amazed at how many vendors there are and how many people have showed up, and it's just been awesome, and the food is great, and I'm just having a blast.
I can tell.
I'm just you're gonna have to pry me from this chair. I'm not leaving. I'm getting it.
The hotels were like, okay, so you gotta go.
No. This is my happy place.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Well, Sam, thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time.
Oh my gosh,
I truly appreciate it. Congratulations on the continued success of the film and the fact that everybody here loves you and is, lining up to meet you. I truly appreciate your time.
Thanks so much.
I wish you much success in everything that you do.
Thanks.
And have a great rest of the weekend here at Scares That Care.
Thanks so much. Right? Thanks for having me.
Samm Todd, everybody, here at Scares That Care Charity Weekend 7 in Williamsburg, Virginia. Horror nerd Todd Staruch signing off, and we will see all of you in the next interview.